So hi, welcome back. Here I am in the Bereavement UK Hub kitchen with Ida.
Hello.
And Ida, you're going to be making some soup.
Yes.
Today.
So today I'm making some celeriac soup, which is easy, it's seasonal, and it's delicious.
And celeriac, is that similar to celery?
It's a root vegetable that has a nutty taste and a subtle celery flavor. And it's full of potassium and phosphorus and vitamin C, so it's really nutritious.
And it has some good health benefits.
It does indeed, yes. So I'm going to start with my celeriac, which looks like this, a bit lovely vegetable. We're going to peel it and we're going to chop it into cubes. No need to have, even cubes.
I know that you've already peeled that one, so you peeled that with your safety peeler.
Just with my safety peeler,
yeah.
Absolutely no problem.
Okay.
For the elderly.
It's a bit like a turnip, isn't it, really?
It is indeed,
Yeah.
It is indeed, just with that celery flavour.
I've never ever cooked this before, so I'm really interested to.
Well, you can have it raw in salads. Would you like to try a piece?
Yeah, what do you do when you do it raw in salads then? You just chop it?
You just chop it very finely, and you can just mix it with a dressing, or you can even incorporate it into coleslaw or something like that. It's a nutty flavour, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it tastes a bit like nuts and
celery together. Exactly.
Yeah, really good.
Exactly. So then we're also going to add an onion. I'm just going to take off the top, very easy, and then just peel your onion. You can do it with your hands, that's absolutely no problem. Makes it easier.
But I know that some people say that when I do onions, my eyes stream. But somebody was telling me if you put a teaspoon into your mouth, it can stop the thing making your eyes stream.
The gases, yes, that's because you have the spoon in your mouth, so instead of inhaling the gases through your nose, you're inhaling them through your mouth, and that way, it doesn't get to your tear ducts.
Oh, that makes sense. So somebody else was saying that. Sorry, I interrupted you there. Somebody else said that you could put one in a microwave. You can,
yes, or in the freezer. Some people put it in the freezer.
And that stops it too.
Yes, apparently.
But only for a short time, possibly.
Yes, until it melts again.
Yeah. How long? To put it in the freezer.
I would put it in the freezer for an hour.
And then you just take it out and chop it.
Yes, we're going to put it here. We're going to cut, the onion has a flat surface now, you're going to cut it in half to have another 2 flat surfaces to cut it, which makes it safer. You're going to go lengthways, then you're going to come across, and there you have your cubes of onion. It's very easy and it's very safe. I let my children cut onions just because I've taught them to do it this way.
But do you know, Ida, some people might be watching and think, everybody knows how to cut an onion, but actually some people don't.
Some people
and I was thinking particularly about dads that I've worked with, and that can sound sexist, but it's not meant to. Dads who have recently bereaved, and mum's always done the cooking, and to have to suddenly find yourself cooking.
Absolutely. And you know what?
You don't know the basic things, perhaps.
Some supermarkets sell pre-chopped onions.
Do they?
Yes, so you don't really even have to do that.
That is really handy.
So now we're going to take our vegetables, we're going to melt 50 grams of butter, and we're going to sweat our vegetables. In here I have the melted butter, and I am just sweating the vegetables in a low heat. It's going to take about 10 minutes. You just want to soften it a little bit, because you're going to continue cooking it with some stock. I've already boiled my kettle. I have a stock cube. You can, if you're a vegetarian, use a vegetable stock cube. If you're not a vegetarian, you can use chicken stock or any other flavoring you would like to add. I would keep it simple. I would do it with vegetable or chicken, because it doesn't then intrude in the flavor of the celeriac, which you really want to have.
It seems very easy, Ida.
It is so easy. The most difficult part is the chopping. Everything else is chuck it in. So now we've melted the butter. I'm going to add the onion, the chopped onion and the chopped celeriac on a low heat, and we're just going to sweat it. We're going to stir it every once in a while to make sure it's not sticking to the pan, and then we continue on.
So Ida, you've got your veggies all sweating away nicely in that saucepan.
Yes.
And what's in the jug?
So now what I've done is that I've added a stock cube, as I said before, and I've added a liter of water. I just boiled my kettle and added it on. That way you don't lower the temperature. The temperature stays the same. And I'm just gonna add it to my vegetables and leave it to just soften. Leave it for 10-15 minutes. Or if they're soft enough, that's fine. Just put them in the blender.
So we're going to be using the blender now, so that's going to be a bit noisy, guys.
Yeah, that's all right. So we'll put it in the blender. We're going to let this simmer for a little bit, and we're going to put it in the blender to finish up our soup.
So the vegetables are all nice and soft, and now what are you going to do?
So after simmering the soup, you put all the ingredients in a blender. If you don't have this kind of blender, you can use a stick blender, which would be just as good. And we're going to now soften it. We're going to cream it, as it were.
That's a very fancy word.
Yes. We're gonna blend it until it's very creamy and smooth.
That's nearly blended now,
That's nearly blended. It's all smooth and creamy. So we're gonna serve it now.
Ooh.
It looks delicious. If you want it looser, add milk or add more stock, and it'll be perfect. Here you go.
Wow.
Again, if you're lactose intolerant, don't worry about it.
Don't add the milk.
Don't add the milk. Yes, just add more stock.
Yeah.
Now, would you like to try it?
I would. Yeah.
And put salt and pepper.
Oh, that's delicious. Wow, that is really, really nice. That is nice. And there's no potatoes.
No, but you get that consistency of potatoes. Yes.
It's lovely. I'm going to make that, Ida.
Excellent. I hope everybody else does.
And Ida, just tell me, next time on your podcast, what are we going to be doing?
Next time on my podcast, I am going to make a no-knead bread.
No-knead bread?
Yes, it's a kind of bread that you just throw together. You don't have to take care of it, but it will take care of you. Now, if anybody out there has a recipe that they would like to share with us, please send it to us at BereavementUK.
Great, and we look forward to seeing you again next time.
See you next time.